I'm very afraid of filming myself. I've done a quick scout and I don't think my neighbours are around, which is really good because I really like our garden, but I'm terrified of everyone, and I don't like being seen, so anyway, I take my shoes off. Yeah, this is episode 1 of I'm going to tell you about my paintings, and you're going to watch, or you're not. Do what you want. I just picked 3 because most of my paintings are at uni. I'm finishing uni in September, so they'll all be back and I can do them then, but I have some of them, and they're all online, but I don't really like writing about myself online or my paintings or anything. I don't really like self-promotion, but I'm not really good at much else other than painting, so well, I haven't really figured out how to do this. It's nice here. I don't have sun cream on my ears though, so they're probably going to age pretty badly. Anyway, does she show up alright? This isn't really a good format for artwork, really. Yeah, I don't know what to do with myself. She's all covered on the back as well because I dropped my palette on her. This is the first ever oil painting I did. If you don't count, like, I had a piece of cardboard that I kind of fucked around. Oh no, I shouldn't swear on YouTube. Pretend I didn't do that. I had a piece of cardboard that I kind of did a little picture of Paul McCartney on, but I did this from a picture with really bad lighting, because I didn't really understand what makes a good photo until, well, I probably still don't, to be honest. But yeah, it was just a sort of very bad selfie I took on an iPhone 7 or 8, with really just kind of overexposed yellowy lighting on the face, and not very clear either, not very defined, which kind of works well for oils, to be honest. It's got bits of paintbrush stuck in it. That's the problem with oils, is they take so long to dry, they get a bunch of crap stuck in them. This one's 2 years old as well, so oh shit, a bee. Sorry, this isn't going to be a non-swearing video. Yeah, I've always liked doing portraits. Oh, that's actually one of the other paintings I've got 3. This is, I used to do acrylics. Well, I say that, I didn't do acrylics for that long. See, I was really afraid of paints. Oh, sorry, the sky's gorgeous over there. Wow. I don't know what those berries are either, they look a bit, I was going to say illegal, I meant poisonous? Yeah, I used to do acrylics for a little bit. I don't know when I started painting really, like I always just found them really kind of unpredictable. Like I've got really shaky hands. Like I don't really have that much control over my hands. Sorry, I'm just trying to get comfortable in this bit of grass here. Pretty sure our dog's buried like here. Maybe she was over there actually. What was I saying? Oh yeah, like I always preferred pencils because like you can kind of, I don't know, paints are just so unpredictable, uncontrollable unless you're very meticulous. I'm not a very meticulous person. I mean, if you're an employer watching this, I'm very meticulous, I promise. Yeah, no. I'm very much vibes over technique. Like if I'm doing anything that begins to feel like a technique, it's purely a happy coincidence because you know, when people like say to me like, oh, do you think you could you know, teach me something about painting? Probably not. Probably not. I wish I could. I don't know what I'm doing. I think I kind of I was really lucky. My mum's a painter, and she does landscapes. I'm not very good at landscapes, or maybe it's not good to say, oh, I'm not good. Well, she's very good at landscapes. I don't really tend to do them much, because I tend to gravitate more towards portraits. But so she's been doing. Sorry, you can't really see, but I'm just pulling some grass over here. That's why I kind of wanted to film here because I used to like do fake little TV shows and stuff, like cooking programs. Like I would just get like bunches of grass and oh, David's just watching. Looks so weird. Yeah, I would just get like bunches of grass and shit and just like make grass soup and then get mad at my mum because she wasn't paying enough attention to my fucking grass. Yeah, what was I saying? It's nice here. Yeah, I always used to do pencil stuff. I think I was like a very imaginative kid. You know, I think I didn't really mind about using paints then because I thought, well, I'm a kid, I'm not going for detail anyway, so it doesn't matter if it's a bit outside the lines or whatever. I just kind of took it for granted that you just get good as an adult and then you can do photorealistic stuff. And what was I going to say? Yeah, then I just used biros for a long time. I was just that kid who... That would be a cool video actually. I should get out my maths books because they're not maths books, they are sketchbooks. And the maths department at my school didn't really see that at the time. They were like, why didn't you do your long division? And I was like, I was drawing. Duh. Sorry, my shoes got grass in it. Yeah, I used biros for a long time. You know what I really liked? I really liked watercolour pencils. I'm not really talking about my paintings, am I? I really liked watercolour pencils because you could get really precise with the pencils. I found pencils quite a lot easier to hold than paintbrushes. And then you could just go over it in water and it looked like painting. It was like genius. But then one day I kind of had the realisation, I think in about like 2021, maybe 2020 actually. No, actually, you know what? I was doing gouache for a while. Yeah, I did gouache for a while before watercolor. I think I like that when it's dry you can wet it and it's still kind of, you can work with it a bit. So looking back, really I should have just done oils, but I was afraid of oils at that point. Big bit. What I was going to say. I have to think about my posture. Yeah, I kind of had the realization that a paintbrush is just kind of like a pencil. You're putting the colour on. I thought you can just kind of use a paintbrush a bit like a pencil. And I think I just kind of thought, well, painting can't be that bad. Like, it's not worth being too scared about how you find it so uncontrollable. And I was really surprised when I managed to do like this one. Like, it's not really, to be honest, this is when I was just getting into David Bowie, so I hadn't spent a lot of time really kind of looking closely at his features. So when I was painting it, it kind of looked a bit like Timothy Spall. And it's kind of inconceivable now that I wouldn't really know exactly what he looked like, but I just wanted to paint this picture of David Bowie, and it's not really how I paint anymore. But the thing with acrylics is they dry so fast. I think I worked with this one pretty fast, but you get all these kind of edges that, I mean, probably if you're more skilled with acrylics you wouldn't, or if you were going for that, but not very well blended. But then because you got all these drying layers, you get this kind of, it's like watercolor layer effect in places. And that's when I kind of had the revelation about putting pure white over dried paint. Which sometimes with paintings there's just one thing that you do at the end. Like, you'll be kind of not ambivalent about it the whole way through, but thinking, and then you just put a bit of white on the nose and that's it. My other painting over there is getting little bits on it from the tree. Oh. Show you that one as well. I hope my neighbours aren't coming out, because I'm in a very short dress. I think we're good. Oh shit, she's got crap on her. Oh no. You shouldn't do that with oil paintings. They take like 6 months to dry, so don't do anything I'm doing. But this is one, I had this canvas in my car boot for, sorry, I just got an email. Yeah, I had this canvas in my car boot for ages, hence why it's a bit kind of messed up. So I've never done a square one before. And it was just kind of annoying me because I just spilled a bunch of stuff on it, and it's like, it's not really going to have the nice new canvas feeling when I paint on it. So one night I just decided to just do like a really fast painting. I think it's got a spider web on it. Oh my god. I don't really know what to tell you about this one, really. Yeah, I think like because recently I've been getting into like bigger canvases. Well, I use canvas boards, I don't use canvases. I don't know how to stretch your own canvas. I've seen like videos that say you should, but like sounds like a lot of effort. And I think it's just better to, oh please don't start doing that. I think it's just better to paint even if you're not, you know, doing whatever. So yeah, I just because I've been doing these big ones, you get kind of in a rut. I always like to have two on the go so you can rotate them, because if you just kind of get stuck in the mire with a big painting, they're usually portraits as well. I'm working on like a big red one at the minute, a big red background self-portrait. Again, I feel, well, not bad about that, but I don't really have models other than like my friend that I message and be like, would you like to be in another oil painting? And I think because I'm doing a degree at the same time, I don't always get. I used to very much be a all-in-one go artist. I think oils were quite nice because they kind of made me slow down a bit. I do still have like this one that I did in an evening. Like, not bragging because I don't think it's, you know, but what was I saying? What kind of bug was that? Yeah, because if you're working on the same big painting with no other painting, I find you just end up messing it up, because it's like how you go around the different areas of the painting so you don't spend too long in one bit, because then you just kind of get locked into one section and it doesn't match all the others. Like, one thing I do is I try and integrate the same colours throughout. I like my paintings to be quite consistent in terms of colour. Like, I like it's like the green, like if there's green in the background, that has to be, well, for me, I don't know, I don't believe in rules in art, but because there's this I'm going to embarrass myself because I don't know how you say the word, like phthalo green. I put it on the eye, in all the darkest areas. There's a bit on the nose, because there's the kind of like, I know when people try and bring like physics into art, but like I was never very good at science, apart from like I had a kind of weird science hyperfixation when I was like 13 or 14, because I was like knee deep in the Big Bang Theory, and in my defense I was going through a lot, so whatever. But you know, people would say like, well, that's because the green would reflect, but I don't know, like, it feels nice in my hands to just like, you know, you got the background colour on your brush and you've done the background and just like put a big bit in the face. It's nice. What else? I don't know, there isn't really a whole lot. Again, it was just a kind of badly defined picture from my phone. But I quite like that, because I do like digital cameras, but yeah, again, if you get too hung up on detail, you can just kind of like trip yourself up a bit. Like, sometimes a not very detailed picture can actually be oh sorry, it hasn't been sunny here for like year or something. Like, this is so nice. Yeah. Well, those were the 3 paintings I had, just hanging around upstairs. I thought maybe like one day I could do like my sketchbooks or something, but there's this woman I watch who does these kind of just unedited videos outside, and she lives in America, so I guess she has the weather, but I think that's the format I like, because I find editing a bit I never like anything to be too polished. I think yeah. Well, thank you for being here with me in the garden.